Hello everyone, in this video we will first look at the definition of accounting and we will try to understand the meaning of accounting in later parts of the video. First let's see the definition of accounting. The American Institute of Certified Public Accountants has defined accounting as the art of recording, classifying and summarizing in a significant manner and in terms of money, transaction and events which are in part at least of a financial character and interpreting the results thereof. So based on the definition laid down by the American Institute of Certified Public Accountants, we shall look at the general terms of accounting and we'll try to understand accounting in a simpler terms. In simpler terms, accounting is the recording, classifying and summarizing of business transaction and interpreting the results thereof. Based on the definition laid down by American Certified Public Accountants and the general meaning of accounting, we can conclude that accounting has 7 different elements. The first one is identifying, second one is measuring, third is recording, fourth is classifying, fifth is summarizing, sixth is analyzing and interpreting, and sixth is communicating. Now the question is, what can be identified, measured, recorded, classified before we summarize and analyze the reports and communicate the same to the outsiders? So, what can be identified? The transactions which can be expressed in terms of money can only be identified in accounts. The transaction which can be expressed in terms of money can only be measured and recorded and classified in the books of accounts. For example, a business is sending 5 of its employees to the training and employees will return to the company like after 2-3 months. So after 2-3 months, employees will have a special set of skills, knowledge that can be used in their day-to-day activities and that can be used while performing at the office. However, that special knowledge and skills cannot be expressed in terms of money, but the expenses incurred on sending employee for the training can be measured in terms of money. So, to conclude, the special skills and knowledge gain of employee cannot be represented in the books of accounts. However, the expenses spent on sending employees for the training can be measured in terms of money and of course it will be recorded in the books of accounts. So after you have identified, measured and recorded and you have classified the everyday day-to-day transactions, at the year end you need to summarize the data. Year end or the month end, quarterly or semi-month, half yearly, you need to summarize the whatever you have recorded into P&L report, balance sheet, cash flow statement or any other financial report as demanded by the management. So after you have summarized the accounting data into balance sheet, P&L, cash flow, etc., you need to analyze and interpret the results from the balance sheet and the P&L. So after you have analyzed and you have interpreted the results, you may need to communicate the same results to the shareholders, public, employees, government, etc. So based on this definition and the general concepts of accounting, we can easily conclude that accounting is the art of recording, classifying, summarizing of a business transaction which can be expressed in terms of money and interpreting the results thereof. What can be identified, measured, recorded and classified is the transactions which can be expressed only in terms of money. The non-monetary transactions cannot be recorded in the books of accounts. After you have identified, measured, recorded and classified, you need to summarize the accounting data into the specific financial reports called P&L report, balance sheet, cash flow statement. So after you have prepared the financial statements, you may need to analyze and interpret the data. So after you have analyzed and interpret the data, you may need to communicate the same to the shareholders, public, employees, office staff, government, and to the management, etc.